Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Sri Vrajamandala Parikrama, Mahavana, Gokula and Raval, the pastime places of Mahavana, Nanda Baba's cowshed or Goshala. Gargacharya performed Krishna's and Baladeva's name-giving ceremony in this solitary cowshed. During the ceremony, Gargacharya predicted that Sri Balarama and Sri Krishna would possess astonishing prowess, annihilate demons, and perform other divine pastimes. Nanda Maharaja performed the name-giving ceremony without any festivities because he feared Kamsa's atrocities. Malatirtha. Here, the naked babies Krishna and Balarama wrestled with each other. The gopis encouraged them to wrestle by offering to give the winner a laddu. At this, the two boys, each desiring to defeat the other, began to wrestle. Today, Gopishwara Mahadeva is here. Nanda Kupa. This well is also known as Sapta Samudrika Kupa. Nanda Maharaja used to draw water from it. It is said that the demigods created it for the service of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Its water stays warm in the winter and cool in the summer and liberates one who bathes in it from all sins. Sri Sanatana Goswami's place of bhajana. Below the temple of Chaurasi Khamba near Samudrika Kupa is Sanatana Goswami's bhajana kuti situated inside a cave. Sanatana Goswami would come to Gokula occasionally. He would perform bhajana at this place and daily take darshan of Sri Madana Gopala. Once, Sanatana Goswami was amazed when an extraordinary child he saw playing in the soft sand on the bank of the Yamuna. When the child had finished his game, Sanatana Goswami followed him into the temple of Sri Madana Gopala. Upon entering the temple, however, Sanatana Goswami could see only the deity. Sometime later in Mathura, Sanatana Goswami saw that same Sri Madana Gopala playing in the house of a cowbine with her son. Sri Madana Gopala requested Sanatana to take him with him to Vrindavana. Sanatana Goswami brought him to his bhajana kuti and later had a magnificent temple constructed for him where he arranged for his service and worship. Brahmanda Ghata. This place lies approximately 1 mile east of Nanda Bhavana, the birthplace of Krishna. Here the small boy Krishna ate earth while playing with the cowherd boys. The boys saw this and told Mother Yashoda, who asked Balarama about it. Balarama verified the fact. She went to Krishna and asked him herself, "Have you eaten clay?" He replied, "No, Maya, I did not eat clay." "All right, Kanhaya, open your mouth and show me." "You can see, Maya," he said as he opened his mouth. Looking into Kanhaya's mouth, Maya became dumbstruck. There she saw innumerable universes, countless Brahmas, Vishnus and Maheshas, Shivas, and all moving and non-moving entities. She closed her eyes in fear and thought, "What is this that I am seeing? Is it an illusion or someone's magical powers?" Upon opening her eyes, Mother Yashoda saw that Kanhaya was sitting on her lap. She returned to the house and called the Brahmanas who recited blessings to pacify the wrath of the demigods. She also donated cows and other valuables to the Brahmanas. Although Yashoda Maya had directly witnessed Krishna's quality of being Bhagavan, Bhagavata, in the form of seeing countless universes and all animate and inanimate objects situated within his mouth, she never accepted Krishna as the Supreme Lord. Her Vatsalya Prema, a motherly love for him, blossomed rather than weakened. By contrast, when Devaki and Vasudeva beheld Krishna's four-armed form, their Vatsalya Prema weakened. Similarly, Arjuna's Sakhya Bhava, mood of friendship, also weakened when he saw Krishna's universal form. Devaki, Vasudeva, and Arjuna folded their hands and began to glorify Krishna and pray to him. In Vraja, however, the prema of the Vrajavasis does not weaken even when Krishna manifests himself as the Supreme Lord. Their sweet mood towards Krishna never diminishes because they never accept him as Bhagavan. Another time, the small boy Krishna was playing here with his companions, the cowherd boys, when the boys unexpectedly began to tease him and laugh and clap. At first, Kanhaiya could not understand why, but quite soon he did. Dama, Sri Dama, Madhumangala, and the other cowherd boys were saying, Nanda Baba is fair complexioned and Yashoda Maya is fair complexioned, but you are black. Why? The fact is that you were not born from Yashoda Maya's womb. Someone else gave birth to you, but being unable to bring you up, they put you in the hollow of a banyan tree. The supremely merciful Nanda Baba found you there, crying helplessly. He picked you up and placed you in the lap of Mother Yashoda. But in reality, you were not the son of Nanda and Yashoda. Kanhaiya stopped playing and went home weeping. He began to roll around the courtyard crying. Mother Yashoda affectionately picked him up in her arms and tried to find out why he was crying. But today Kanhaiya refused to sit in her lap. She forcibly took him in her arms, brushed the dust from his limbs, and asked him what had happened. After Kanhaiya calmed down a little, he said, Dama, Sri Dama, and the other cowherd boys are saying, you were not born from Maya's womb. Baba is fair complexioned and Maya is fair complexioned. So where did you, who are black, come from? Hearing this, Maya started laughing and said, Oh my Lala, who else is saying this? Thou Bhaiya. Maya put her hand on Krishna's forehead and said, I take an oath before Sri Narayana that you are my son born from my womb. I will chastise those children. She then began to breastfeed Krishna. In reality, Nanda Baba was of a fair complexion, but Mother Yashoda, who was a very beautiful gopi, was slightly dark in hue. How else could Krishna have been so beautiful if he had not been born from Mother Yashoda's womb? But because Kanhaiya was somewhat darker than his mother, the boys teased him about it. This place, which treasures this pastime, can still be seen today. Chintaharana Ghata. This Ghata lies on the bank of Sri Yamuna near Brahmanda Ghata to its east. Chintaharana Mahadeva, who is worshipped by the Vrajavasis, is present here. When Mother Yashoda saw the universes in Kanhaiya's mouth, she became extremely anxious for his welfare and prayed to Chintaharana Mahadeva for Krishna's safety. Chintaharana means removing anxieties. Kole Ghata. Kole Ghata is situated across the Yamuna from Brahmanda Ghata towards Mathura. Sri Vasudeva, along with the newborn baby Krishna, crossed the Yamuna here on his way to Nanda Bhavana in Gokula. When he was halfway across, the Yamuna rose up so that she could touch Sri Krishna's feet. Vasudeva held Krishna higher. When the water reached Vasudeva's neck, he became perplexed and anxious for the child's protection. He cried out, Ko leve, who will save him? Vajranabha therefore named this Ghata Kole Ghata, which is derived from the phrase Ko leve. Seeing the level of the Yamuna rise, baby Krishna touched Yamuna Devi's lap, Kola, with his lotus feet, and at once the Yamuna's waters began to recede. The Yamuna's shifting waters created an island which became the location of Kolegaon. Uttaleshwara and Pandeshwara Mahadevas are situated on the bank of Kole Ghata. Devanagara. This is the place of residence of Devaspati Gopa and is situated about 10 miles north of Dauji. Places of darshana here are Ramasagara Kunda, an ancient and large Kadamba tree, and the Govardhana Shila worshipped by Devaspati Gopa. Nandaraya's Bhaitaka is in the village of Thaura near Dauji, the place where ears were pierced, Karna Chedana Sthana. The Karna Chedana Samskara or ear piercing ceremony of the small boys Krishna and Balarama took place here. This village is currently known as Karnavala. One can have darshan of Karnabheda Kupa, Ratna Chauka and of the deities of Sri Madana Mohana and Madhava Raya here. Thank you. Hare Krishna.